Me being off of narcotics for the last 7 years, I felt that she was, I didn't know she was struggling with it still. But at the same time, it's a hard fight. It's a hard fight to, maintain sobriety that way.
I would imagine that in the hours and days after she passed away, you'd said to yourself on a couple of occasions, what else could I have done? Could I have picked up the phone one time? I didn't.
I still say that today, Matt. Maybe I could have done something different, to ensure that I had a longer life. But you have to want it, Some things just happen. I probably just needed her for the choir, up there in heaven. And that's the biggest voice you have.
After Whitney passed away, Bobby, if I heard it once, I heard it 100 times. And I know you heard it too. Fans, people who say they were close to Whitney, say her life went downhill when she met Bobby Brown. How do you respond to it? And how does it make you feel when you hear it?
It makes me feel terrible, but, I know differently. I think if anyone ever knew us, and if anybody ever spent time around us instead of time of looking bubble, they would know how we felt about each other. The reality show gave us a wake up because we was able to see what other people were saying about us. We was able to see that our drug use had affected our relationship, had affected the love that we felt for each other.
But why do you think you got the blame? I was reading some blogs after her death. One said, Bobby Brown killed Whitney. Not in the literal way, but in the figurative way. Others said, Bobby Brown is responsible for getting her hooked on drugs. Everyone seems to point the finger at you, and they say Whitney was more of an innocent victim in this.
No, that's not true. I didn't get high before I met Whitney.
On narcotics?
On narcotics, no. No, I smoked weed. I drank beer. But no, I wasn't the one that got Whitney on drugs.
It was a part of her life before.
Way before.
You and she got together. Did you talk about it? Did you worry about it?
I worried about it when we first got together until I tried it. And when I tried it, for some reason I have an addictive personality. It's just unexplainable. But no, I wasn't the one that, got her addicted to drugs, or I'm not the reason she's gone.
You've said to me point blank, I am not responsible for Whitney getting hooked on drugs.
Right.
Would it be fair to say that if you didn't harm her in that way, your relationship didn't help her in that way?
Our relationship was great. I had 14 beautiful, beautiful years with that woman.
And that's not revisionist history. It's not a chance of, after the fact, setting the record straight in Bobby Brown's way.
No. I can honestly say that I love that woman with everything that I am. And I believe she loved me the same way.
The night she passed away, Bobby, you continued and did your performance in Mississippi. And all the years that you guys had been together, you got up on stage and you said simply, I love you. I truly,
genuinely love that woman. And I still love her today. Even though I'm getting married sometime soon, my fiance knows how I felt about that woman. My kids know how I felt about Whitney. It's no secret, I was in love with her deeply.
And we'll have more of Matt's exclusive interview tomorrow.